Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 13, Episode 3 of Eldritch Horror, and we are jumping into Turn 3. We had a Mythos Phase that allowed us to kill one of the monsters, but it took some health from Charlie Kane. It was a monster 5, so we actually lost 5 health, and we did close the active mystery. We still have an active rumor. So we will get to revealing the new active mystery and jump right into turn 3. Right after a quick shout out from our sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press, The King in Yellow by Robert W. Chambers with an introduction and preface by August Moldenhauer, and Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign, August Moldenhauer's analysis study of supporting materials around the Carcosa and Yellow Sign myth going back to France and the Carcassonne and the Qatar Yellow Cross. So you check those out if you're interested. We've got a Patreon below. Liking and subscribing helps to get us noticed on YouTube. If you are coming to this video on this turn first, you can go find the playlist below, and you can queue that playlist up and it'll play every video. I do the videos as turn by turn, but I have for every season of every game we play, I have a full playlist, so that makes it easier for people to follow the full list. And if you're into Eldritch Horror, we've got 12 other seasons that you can go explore. We also have Cthulhu Death May Die, Cthulhu Wars, which we haven't played in quite a while. Have to get that broken out again. We've been in a Joan of Arc mode recently, so I've purchased a Time of Legends Joan of Arc, and we are making our way through the battles of Joan of Arc. We'll be playing for Halloween a Vlad the Impaler, Dracula kind of combo for Joan of Arc. And we also, as you may have seen, a massive miniature painting for A Song of Ice and Fire to go along with our Game of Thrones gameplays. So yeah, go check out the other content in the channel. We keep expanding what games we play and just trying to have a little fun here. Ring the bell if you want to get notified when our videos pop. And let's get into turn 3. So we've got to close this rumor, and I think we will have Gloria use her boat token to just go down to the active rumor, and she does have 2 clues, so she should be able to take care of that. And we'll also yeah, so we'll have that, and then she can also take a rest action. Can she take a rest action here? I don't know, guys. I'm just going to do house rules. She gets a rest action, and she will gain her 1 point back, and she gets 3. She will gain also 1 back here. Okay, so let's go to Leo next. Leo Anderson, the expedition leader. He's in the heart of Africa. Let's have him head over to Rillier. So he will do the 1 move down, and we will have him also get an additional move from Charlie Kane as his action. He can have another investigator perform an immediate other action, so we'll have him move 1 over. Actually, maybe he'll get a boat token first, now that he's in the city. But then Charlie Kane gives him another action, and he can use the boat token to go back to Buenos Aires. So that's that. And then Charlie Kane's 1 action was giving Leo Anderson the extra action. He will move back down to San Francisco, and he will also rest there, so he can rest up on some of his health that he lost. Oh, and I actually took the health. Yeah, so let's give him back some of this health. Okay. Great. So, all right. So that is the end for our actions phase. Let's move into our encounters phase. So first off, we'll start with Charlie Kane. He's in San Francisco. We'll just read off his San Francisco card. San Francisco, you find the husk of a squid-like creature in a tunnel. Just seeing it terrifies you. So he's going to roll for his will. And he passes. If you pass, you identify the Chthonian. Improve your skill of your choice. And and the scientists clamored to collaborate. Wow, so this guy's in with the scientific community too. He's really taking the monster angle in his approach. So let's have him, what does his assistant give him? Influence +1. Let's have him increase his lore by +1. That could be helpful. Okay, so that's going to be the politician, Charlie Kane, on the platform of stopping the monsters. Next, Leo Anderson. He's in Buenos Aires. So let's just grab the Buenos Aires off the same card because we're running low on the cards here. It says, you sneak into the temple and overhear the rough croaking of the deep ones chanting. You recognize familiar elements to the words they are intoning. Let's just have him roll that check. Pass. If you pass, you gain a ritual spell. If you fail, you lose a sanity. So he can gain a ritual spell. And he will gain a random ritual spell, which is the Blessing of Isis. So he's got the Blessing of Isis. Okay, so that's great. And then lastly, we'll go to Gloria Goldberg. She is going to go against the active rumor. It says, as an encounter in the growing madness, an investigator on Space 8 may attempt to find the uncharted island. So she's going to try to find the uncharted island. And she gets a plus to do this. And she has a reroll here. So she can also reroll that. And she passes. And you may spend clues equal to half to resolve the rumor. So she has the 2 clues, and she is able to resolve the rumor. So these 2 clues are gone. The rumor is resolved, and Gloria is victorious. Okay, so that will be the end of our encounters phase. Let's move on now to our Mythos phase and get right to it. So Mythos phase comes out. Okay, we start out with advancing the Omen track. It is red. We have a constellation blue, so no Doom track advanced. We have a Reckoning, though. So the Reckoning will be for this Find Gate spell. She can test by this lore and flip the card, and it says if you get 2+, you safely locate the rifts from which you gain distance. You may spend 1 sanity to swap the top gate in the gate stack with the No, I don't need to switch the gate, so that's fine. So she does not have an issue with the Reckoning. Are there any other Reckonings here? No. Reckoning from Azathoth? No. Okay, so next we go to a spawn gate, and we spawn a gate with 1 monster on Antarctica. Looks like someone's going to Antarctica, and it probably is going to be our expedition leader, Leo Anderson, because he's there. And there is a goat spawn in Antarctica. Okay, so let's go to the card. It says, lightning cracks down from the sky. You have a sinking dread that all the good you've accomplished is about to be undone. A dark power. Each monster recovers all health. Then investigators immediately encounter each monster on his space in the order of his choice. Well, there's no monsters on our space, and the monsters were not injured, so they don't need to recover. So this is, again, we dodged the bullet with this Mythos phase. So lucky for our investigators, and I think that's going to do it for turn number 3. Guys, we will advance this to turn number 4, and we will see you in the next turn. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back in episode 4. Take care. Bye-bye.